Hey everybody, welcome back. I got something super exciting to share with you today. Now, the other day my friend gave me the Milo that you saw, the Malaysian Milo, but he also came with a whole lot more. Check this out. That's right, he gave me a massive assortment of Milo products, all from Singapore and Malaysia, and I'm super happy to try this all out. We have food, we have drinks, we have pre-made drinks. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to get into today, so this might be a long one. So see what you think. We're going to start with the drinks first. In Malaysia and Singapore, actually on the packaging it says to drink it with hot water, as opposed to everywhere else in the world where we drink it with milk, which is also written on the packaging too in the different countries. So I'm going to be drinking these and trying them with the hot water or cold water as the drinks are made for, and that way we can try the official one. And well, let's get started. I'm going to clear some way and move some stuff out of the way. So come have a look at these while I clear my space. Alright, so what we have to start with, we have the standard Milo straight out of the go. We have the Milo Peng, and I've got to say, I apologize if I'm ruining the names of these. This Milo Peng is the Ice Energy. This one is with cold water, as opposed to with hot water. We have this one, which looks great. It's actually a different colored green. You'll see it stands out. But this is the Gao Ko Song. This is a lot less sugar. And so that one, we'll see how that tastes compared to all the others. I've got the Milo, the Active Go, which is a big long life milk container ready to drink. We have these cans of Milo. I've never seen cans of Milo, but this is going to be cool to try out. 240 mils in each of these cans. We have the Gao Siu Dai whole grain cereal in a cup. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see how that goes. And then we also have the 2-in-1 Calcium Plus version, which based on the image looks like it's a bit creamier, but we'll see. I'm going to try them all out and get into it. So where do we start? So we've already tried this one. You can check out my other video on this one as I tried it out, but we are going to try it with hot water today. So I have my kettle, and we're going to give it a go now. Let's move these out of the way. Now I did have another jar that I already opened, and keep it in an airtight container. This is quite hot water. It was boiling before, so it should be ready to go. So I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons in. And as you expect, this should dissolve a lot quicker in the hot water. So you can see it getting right in. I'm sure that's what you're all used to. I've had many comments telling me I need to make sure I drink this with water, and that drinking with milk was not the way to go. By the way, the Australian Milo I also do like to drink with hot milk when it's in the winter time, and it's a wonderful, wonderful treat. But yeah, this is it's dissolved quite a bit. Didn't really need much stirring. And my water is still very hot, actually. Honestly, I prefer it with milk. The water gives it this weird, I don't know. It feels like it's lacking something. It feels like it's removed that thickness, that creaminess. One of these actually mentions to try the creamier taste by adding milk powder. And I think that's a way of kind of bringing up the creaminess level to trying the Milo. It's nice, but yeah, definitely, if you've only ever drunk your Milo with water, try it with milk. You're going to enjoy it so much more. I definitely would prefer that one with milk. So we're going to go on with, what else we got next? Let's try try the one with cold water. Here, I have some cold water ready to go. Get my teaspoon. So yeah, so this is the Milo Peng. I don't know what that means, Milo Peng, but open this packet up and give it a go. Is there a way to open this packet easily? There isn't, but I have some scissors nearby. Okay, it kind of smells kind of like Milo, but it's got a weird extra taste. It smells sweeter. I wonder if it has the milk powder in it because it recommends with the cold water. So the colors, it's a different colored brown, as you can see there, compared to the default Milo. I mean, this is for cold water, so I don't know what they're doing differently to recommend cold water, but we'll get our tipping. It also seems fluffier. It's still a nice taste, but it does smell quite different to the regular Milo. And it dissolves quite well. I guess that's the mixture they've designed to work with cold water to make it dissolve. Because over there you guys aren't a fan of the crust on the top, which the rest of us seem to enjoy. That's nice. That's got a very subtle Ovaltine kind of hint to the flavour. But once again, I feel like it's missing that creaminess, that richness that you get with milk. But it is quite nice. I actually prefer that. Oh, I'm making a mess. I actually prefer that to the standard Milo that they have over there with the hot water. But that is quite yummy. So let me just move these over here so we can see. But yeah, that is it's quite good. Let's get that out of the way. Up next, that is this one. Make sure we have keep everything organised because I feel like I'm going to make a mistake. Up next, we're going to try the Gao Croissant. So the low sugar version. Now this one I'm going to try with hot water again because this is what they recommend. So get our hot water ready to go. Crack it open. As you can see, all these I haven't opened, so they are fresh. I'm getting a first look at it. All right. So it looks like we have a finer grain. It definitely seems a smoother powder. So maybe this is a lot less sugar. Actually, I'll tell you how much. Because it talks about how it's the healthier option, but it's still not good for you. Milo is terrible for you. So total sugars 4.2 grams per 100 mils, or about 1/3 sugar in this rather than 1/2, which is what most of the other Milos are. So is a lot healthier. But let's see, does it taste as good? So we'll get our teaspoons in there. The Gao Croissant. Now, dissolves right away, as you'd expect. Oh, well, it looks about the same. I feel like it needs sugar. It's like they've just removed sugar and all the rest of the flavors are weird now. Like it's definitely missing sweetness. I think actually with milk it might be better because you're getting that water thinness. It doesn't have that creaminess. I don't know how many they sell of this stuff. It's really not that good. Like, it's better than just plain water, but not by much. If you like this stuff, if this is your Milo, please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, but that's got a different taste. Yeah, maybe with milk it'll be better. So, speaking of with milk, I assume these are with milk because they are in these kind of containers that milk can come in for the long life ones. So, we're going to give these a try. I'm very interested to see what this is about. It says chill and shake well. So, I've already given this a proper shake before. And so, we're going to make sure we get it in. Alright, so it's very dark, and I have lumps. I have lumps in here. I don't know what this is going on. You know what? I might tip that out and try pouring again and see if the lumps were just near the top. So I don't know what those lumps are meant to be. But, okay, much better. Take two. Okay. So the colour's definitely different. It's not Milo. It doesn't have that traditional kind of bitter taste. It's a lot thicker than the others, so leads me to believe there's probably milk or milk powder in here. It's definitely not as... these ones feel quite thin with just the water. It's got some weird kind of fake chocolate taste. It doesn't actually taste... It doesn't taste like Milo. Maybe a hint, like in the aftertaste, but if you gave that to me and told me it was another drink, I'd believe you. I don't believe it's Milo. And I'm still getting these chunks in here, so I don't know what that's about. Are the chunks normal? I don't know, it's leaving a weird aftertaste. And let me go back to the good one so far and kind of clear that. Yeah, a whole lot better than that one. Now I'm nervous. That was this one. I'm nervous I've got the cans of Milo. This is out of the way. So let's see what these cans are going to be like. I've never seen a can of Milo before, so this is special. Oh, that's cool. They've even got Milo in the ring pull. That's pretty cool. And it's saying original. Does that mean it tastes like the original Milo, or it's the original Milo in a can? If you know the answers to these questions, please let me know. I'd love to try them out. But yeah, this is a... Is it fizzy? No, it's not. It's just brown liquid. Hang on, let me... So, color-wise, what do you think? It's a bit lighter. It's definitely different to this long life one. Like, they're completely different. So, I'll give it a try. That's weird. Oh, there's... Oh, how do I describe that? The aftertaste is nice and smooth. I can tell it's a Milo drink, as opposed to this one. Like, it definitely tastes like Milo, but there's this upfront taste that's... It's a weird malt kind of taste. Like, that's really... I was just say I'm really glad I tried these ones, but I'm not going to be buying them. Like, if ever you're traveling, give them a go, but... Oh. Yeah, it's this... Is it not... I don't think it's bitter enough. I think it needs more sugar, but... That upfront taste is special. Okay. That one is a can of Milo. All right, now we're gonna go into our Gao Su Dai. I'm gonna leave this other one to the last. I'm hopeful this one's gonna be good. This is our Gao Su Dai. You're meant to drink it in a mug, apparently. I believe with hot water. So, hang on, I've got to get rid of that taste. That's like. Okay, back in business. These are these little sachets of whole grain cereal with less sugar. Now, you meant to put the whole thing in a cup of Milo. Now I'm going to grab a mug. Follow the instructions. That's a lot in a packet, right? Like it's way more than what you think would be in a tea bag or something. But okay, so I'm seeing a cereal and Milo combined. So you have a look at that, you get little bits of cereal in there. And Milo, so... And it's almost half my cup. So this is definitely going to be a lot thicker than the other one. Now I have had Milo cereal before. You may have seen my Colombia video. And that was like a breakfast cereal. Do you guys drink cereal in a cup? How is this meant, like, how is this meant to be enjoyed? It looks thick, look at this. Like, the cereal's fighting, so it's still a drink, but everything kind of flows to the top and kind of congeals almost. Well, here we go. I'm just getting a mouthful of cereal. It's really kind of unflavored. For all that Milo, it doesn't taste too much like Milo. It doesn't taste much of anything apart from cereal. I'm gonna try drinking it after I stir it because with all the cereal coming to the top, I'm only getting a mouthful of cereal, not actually of everything else. Here we go. I don't know. I think you'd do better by putting cereal in one of these other ones. It definitely tastes thicker. Like it tastes more milky than the other ones that have been poured straight in hot water. The cereal just tastes like cereal, like a flavorless cornflakes or something like that. Like if you kind of mix that in, cool, I guess, but. Yeah, strange one. So that is our Gao Su Dai. And as you said, these are all my first reactions because I'm opening them for the first time. I might have another taste. Like, is this meant to be breakfast in a cup? Is that the kind of... Like, I can see it filling you up more because of the cereal, but yeah. Now this one, the 2-in-1 Calcium Plus. Now the fact that it shows the white in the middle, I think it means that it's going to be a much creamier experience. They do mention add hot water and stir, so I'm guessing there's probably some milk powder in here to give it that creamy level of goodness. So, I'm going to get another cup. Get our hot water. Bust this open. How big are these sachets? Okay. It's a whole lot smaller sachet than what we had with the Gao Su Dai. But yeah, this is the 2-in-1 Calcium Plus. New recipe. Wonder what happened to the old recipe. But we're going to see what happens. Very handy little rips at the top to make it open easy. I'm going to get this in. So it looks powdery and much finer than what we know as regular Milo. Whoop, I'm making a mess on the bench. I'll deal with that later. As you can see, it melts in and dissolves super easy. So how are we doing with colour? Colour, it looks a bit darker than the others. So we're going to see, maybe that's the milk powder coming in, and that may be why this one is so dark as well. But it definitely is much darker. So we'll see how this goes. That is lovely. That is delicious. That tastes like Milo. I'm amazed I saved that one for last. That one is really good. I still think it's not quite as good, I think, as when you have it with milk. But definitely that extra bit of white on the packaging, the 2-in-1 with the calcium, whatever, I guess it's milk powder, has made a massive difference. Wow, yeah, that is by far the best of the bunch. So if you are in Malaysia or Singapore, go get that one. That's fantastic. It's creamy, it's thick. It's got that nice Milo taste. It's not quite as full-bodied as the Australian one. It seems to have a bit more, I guess, strength to the Milo. But, yeah, really good stuff. Oh, that is good. I drink that all day. So that is the drinks of Milo that we've had from Singapore and Malaysia. Yeah, very excited. Now we're going to get onto the food items. Now this is a bit different because we normally don't get food Milo items everywhere. So let me just move some stuff out of the way. So we have our Choco Milk biscuits, Choco and Milk biscuits. We have some other biscuits which are just the Choco ones, and you might be thinking these look familiar from a previous video. Now the fun fact, we have checked the back of the packaging. These ones are actually from Colombia, which is amazing. So these have traveled from Colombia where they're manufactured to Singapore, now to Canada, so I get to try them. So it's kind of traveled around the world, and I'm interested to see whether they do taste the same as what we had when we were in Colombia. Now we have some bars, some Milo bars. We have like the original ones, and we have these dipped bars. So they got the white chocolate at the bottom. So we're going to see how they compare. Fun fact, these come from Australia, but these were all purchased in a local Singapore supermarket. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have looked closely at your packages, but realize that these Milo products in your local place are from around the world, which is pretty cool. And then one I'm really excited for, nuggets. These are always a favorite, so I want to get to those last and hopefully finish off last. So we're going to start off with these because these are really yummy. The packaging, everything looks the same, but not written in Spanish. So it's made in Colombia, but it's actually been localized to the local flavors. Everything looks the same. We've got the Milo logos on here. They got like a bicycle and someone playing soccer and swimming. They're yummy. They're great. They taste just like what we had when we were in Colombia. It's a great treat. Yep. I do like those ones. I do like ones with the milk inside. So, I'm going to try these ones then. The choco ones. The chocolate with chocolate inside. And the same picture, but see where the chocolate filling. See how that goes. They're good biscuits. They don't taste super Milo-y. Either of them don't taste like Milo, but they're just yummy chocolate biscuits. These are going to be a wonderful treat to have around the house. I think I do prefer the ones with the milk, but I think these might taste better than the ones we had in Colombia. It's hard to say because I haven't got them to be able to compare back to back. It's been over a year since we've been in Colombia to try them out, but I don't remember enjoying these chocolate ones as much as I'm enjoying these right now. So I think maybe the people in Singapore and Malaysia are getting better chocolate biscuits from Colombia than Colombians, but we will see. Now we're going to try our bars. I'm going to start with the original one because that's what you do. Rip it open. It's an original source of fiber. They're not even trying to pretend and say it's a good source of fiber. They're just saying it's a source of fiber. Okay. They don't make it easy to rip open, do they? You gotta work for these. Okay. So like the rice bubbles, Cocoa Pops, Choco Krispies, whatever country you're in, it kind of looks like. Flavorless. Like, it's a nothing. This is really, really flavorless. There's nothing strong about it at all. Like, I can't even say it's delicious. It's just, okay, I ate something. Like, very strange. Flavorless is the best way I can describe it. Like, it's, yeah. Let's see if they improved from the original by adding white chocolate. That is weird. Flavorless. Like, it's got a slight hint of Milo chocolate, like really subtle. Clearly the rice, the puffed rice that it's made of, they haven't flavored enough somehow. Like, it's like when you eat your Cocoa Pops and they've been sitting in the milk and all the chocolate is drained away from the Cocoa Pops and then you just have these bland Cocoa Pops that are devoid of flavor. That's what it tastes like. It's like got a hint that it once had chocolate with it, but it doesn't anymore. So, I'm really excited about that. I was looking forward to it. Once again, these things are much harder to open than they should be. I guess a way to make kids work for it. So we're the same thing, but we do have a very, very light coating of milk chocolate. Very different to what's on the packet. The packet makes it look like this thing is thick, but all right. Let's see how we go. It's the same. It's devoid of all flavor. Like the chocolate doesn't even taste like. Hang on, let me taste it. Just taste a little bit to the chocolatey bit. I'm getting no joy from eating these at all. Like, and it should be full of sugar. It should be full of happiness and Milo flavor, and that's what we're doing this. And it's not. I don't know what to tell you. I I guess if you're starving, they'd be great. If you don't like the Milo taste, you're gonna love them because they don't taste like anything. They just taste like the puffed rice. While I open the pack, I'm gonna finish up my chocolate biscuit because that was good. Nuggets. Obviously, come in handy little packs so you can take it in your lunch and carry it with you to school or work, or put it in your sports bag if you're playing soccer or football, whatever you call it, where you're from. Actually, where you're from, you call it soccer or football? I'm Australian, so I call it soccer. Let's see how these go, because they don't look the same as the Colombian ones. And we know the Colombian nuggets were delicious. So we'll see how they look. I'm basing that off the packaging. I'm going to open these up. And they do look like the Colombian ones. They're very lightweight, as you expect. They're good. They are good. It's like it's just compressed Milo inside a chocolate shell. Yep. That is wonderful. Hang on. I've got to have another one. These biscuits and this the 2-in-1 Calcium Plus, I think, are the winners today. That's been a cool journey. I had to try all these different Milo products. I'm blown away to be able to try them all. So thank you to my friend who was able to hit me up with getting me these products. If you're in a country that has Milo that I haven't tried it yet, please leave a comment below and I'll coordinate with you when we try to get them over here so I can try it. This has been wonderful. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If I've screwed something up, like drinking it with hot water instead of cold water or something, please let me know in the comments because you guys have been very helpful with that. Thanks a lot. I want to enjoy the rest of these Milos. Bye everybody.